Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xcentara here and welcome back to another video. I hope all of you are doing well because I am as always, and in today's video I'm bringing some update news, and it's been a while since I've been able to produce an update video, mainly because I've been busy. Now also apologies if I sound a bit off or cough, that is because I'm still ill and I've decided to continue making videos. So yeah, we're going to talk about the upcoming updates to Infinite Flight. Now, I'm not fully educated on all of the stuff going on. I am aware there's a C208 update on its way, where that aircraft is being reworked, so the Cessna 208 is being reworked. And then on top of that, there is also a 737 MAX 8 also coming to Infinite Flight. Now, that is the one I'm really excited for. So, currently, I'm in the 737-8 at the moment, so I'm just going to take off in that so we can get some outside views of it, and we'll just lock on like that. Now I'm currently in the gold livery, as you've seen, and I'm at Rio, which is where I've decided to fly out of for today's video. So we're basically going to see the Boeing MAX equivalent of this aircraft coming to Infinite Flight. Now, obviously this will mean, I believe the engines are slightly larger and closer to the aircraft, so that's something we can look forward to seeing. And there are a few other features that the MAX has that the 800 currently doesn't have. Now, the biggest question that most people have is how long can we wait until this update? Now, from what I've seen online, we can be looking at for a little while for the 737 update to come. Now, I'm thinking maybe another few months. We could be looking towards the end of the summer. We do know Infinite Flight take a very long time to bring out updates to us. Now, the A380 update, that took about a year and a half to 2 years of work, which is a very long time. But obviously, they started from scratch with the 737 MAX 8. Hopefully we won't be looking as long. Now throughout this video I'm hoping to overlay some photos of the 737 MAX 8 that you may have seen or may have already seen, so I'm going to just plot them throughout the video so you guys will have some idea of what I'm going to be talking about. So that will make it a bit helpful. So they have announced the cabin renderings of this aircraft with the galleys, which all look pretty good. So perhaps the 737 is slightly larger and they've had to redo that. So that looks pretty good, to be honest, with what they've been doing there, which is really good. Now they also haven't actually announced too much of the cockpit cabin HUD or exterior really. So there hasn't been much from that. You will require a pro subscription to use the 737 MAX 8, which is a bit unfortunate, so you guys will need that. So you will have to be paying whatever it is they request. I believe it's about $10 a month, which is it's quite a lot if you aren't employed or anything, or you don't have an income. So there are also lots of requests for the A320neo as well, so that is that, unfortunately. With regards to the liveries, now liveries are also a very important thing. People want to know what they're going to be seeing, and to be honest, I'm not too sure. I'd imagine Infinite Flight will do what they always do, and they will do all of the major liveries of all the big airlines, such as Gol here, Ethiopia, I believe Southwest are a very big operator of the 737 MAX 8, and Fly Dubai. So airlines such as them that are big operators of the aircraft. Now they also go out there and they find small niche airlines which only have one or two of the aircraft, which are small airlines. So I expect them to also do that with the 737 MAX 8. So that will be good livery wise, and I will do a separate video on what I expect to come. Now throughout May and June they have put some exterior photos of the aircraft from its work in progress photos, and I mean they look alright, they look pretty decent, pretty much similar to the aircraft we've got here. It's pretty much just a re-rendering of the 737 we currently have, so they're pretty good. There's also a few of the gear and that. So the next aircraft that is really of big importance for the update is indeed the Cessna aircraft. Now that aircraft is pretty much ready for launch. From what I've seen, so the on the 6th of June, they put out a photo saying that The C208 is nearing completion, and you can come and try it at their Flight Sim Expo, which I believe was last week or the week before, and you can fly it ahead of release. So they've got some pretty good photos of it out there, and it does look very good. There's no seats on the interior, but perhaps it's meant to be an empty cabin. I'm not fairly too sure on that. That's the most recent one. They've also had a community designed livery, which I really like. It looks very oceany, and I am a very big fan of that for the livery design there by the community. And it looks like we're going to fly above the airport here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that is that there. So they've also got a few of the interior cockpit and the cabin views for the aircraft there. So update wise, we are looking very good. It's looking very promising for the simulator, and it looks like they can go a long way with these 2 updates. So 2 rather big updates, nowhere near on the scale with the A380 update we had a few months back. That was a huge update, but I think with regards to the 737 MAX, that's going to be a big update. The A320neo is also equally as requested by many of the users on Infinite Flight, so I'd imagine we will be seeing that come very, very shortly now the MAX is on its way. I also imagine with regards to the MAX 9 and 10, I think they can be coming pretty quickly. So once they announce them, I think those 2 aircraft will come to the simulator almost instantly, because they won't have too much to do. They'll have to do a few paint jobs, and they'll just have to stretch out the aircraft. Obviously adjust all the physics and all that. There is a few other technical things I'd imagine with the coding that they'll have to do, but other than that, I think that's pretty much all they'll be doing, which is very, very good news for users on Infinite Flight. I know the Neo, like I said, is a very big request as well, but I can't really comment on that because they haven't said too much. It just turns out that the 737 MAX 8 is one of the more popular ones, so that's good. So liveries as well on the Cessna aircraft. They haven't really announced too much other than the typical fan made one from the livery contest, which is again a great livery, but from their medias I can't see an awful too much from the liveries. I'd imagine we'll keep many of the ones we have now. I believe we got like FedEx and DHL, the cargo carriers, so I think that's really what we're going to be looking forward to, many cargo carriers. Now I'm hoping we're going to get a Dash 8 rework coming very, very shortly as well. That would be a nice little rework there, and perhaps one day we will see the ATR 72 finally enter service onto Infinite Flight. So if any of you do though have any other requests or questions with regards to the update, please leave it down in the comment section. I will try my best to get back to you guys. I can't promise I'll be able to do it quickly. I'm very busy at the moment with work as well, so hopefully I can get back to you guys as soon as I can. But yeah, if you guys did find this video helpful, please do feel free to go down below, leave a like and a subscribe, and other than that, I hope to see all of you in my next video. Have a lovely evening. Good night.